boxing with my girl, Lady Mahogany. What's going on, girl?
Everything is everything, baby.
Beautiful black woman, yo. I love it. I love it.
I appreciate it.
So, let's talk about the business aspect of black women. Coming down here, you know, I heard a lot about Lady Mahogany. She's so business. She be charging. She be doing this. She be doing that. But I never see her nowhere. Why is that?
You got to think about it. First off, it's already hard being an African American. Second off, it's already hard being a woman.
Right.
Third off, it's already hard being young.
Yes.
I'm a triple threat. You understand what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I have to go through all of those barriers that men wouldn't have to go through. So my thing is, at the end of the day, it's business. Now, a lot of people get fooled by the pretty face. But it's not a game. It's not a game. I come for business. This is the thing that women, I feel, mess up. It's not a game, but you got to deliver.
Right.
Now, my product is good, and everybody knows that. Now, anybody can say, oh, Ma be charging and this and that. But one thing you'll never hear is, if I ever did anything, it was whack. I didn't show up on time. I didn't give 110%. And when it was over, ain't nobody heard no bullshit after.
Exactly.
So like I said, it's about business, and it's about your product. And I am my product. And as long as I got faith and I'm putting 110 into my product, everybody will see it. But if everybody can get the product, then at that point, what the hell is the need for supply and demand?
Right, exactly. Let me ask you this, bro. A lot of times people feel like when you're a part of the radio and they hand you a CD, you are responsible for putting them on. What is really the business behind, like, just because you give me a CD, that don't mean that I'm gonna play it on the radio automatically. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why? If you tell artists, like, it's nothing personal, but this is why I do my job. If you give me something, I'll listen to it, but it's not my responsibility to play it on the air.
Right. Now, this is the thing. This is what I come to understand and understand and grow. I feel like I owe it to artists. Now, a lot of people feel like, you know, they take that detachment away from it. This is my job, this is what I do. But if I'm an artist and I've been blessed enough to be put in that position, to a certain extent, I feel like I owe that to my artist. So at the end of the day, it's not one of those things where I feel like somebody has given me a CD, so I'm like, you know, oh, it's whatever, yeah, I'll listen to it. No, every CD that I get, I listen to, because them boys work hard for that CD. Whether they got that money legit or not, they work hard for that CD. So I make sure I listen to it. Now, is it going to get played? This is the business aspect. It's not up to me if it gets played or not, because I work for a corporation. So, you understand what I'm saying? That's not up to me. So at the end of the day, it's one of those things where I want them to understand that, yes, I do listen to your music, one. Two, I am interested in the fact that, you know, what it is that you're doing and what you're trying to put out there. But three, it's not on me. If it was on me, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of other things would be going on, but it's not. I work for somebody. So if I'm capable of doing something for you, I'll do it. But if I'm not, don't take it personal. Because at the end of the day, it's not about you. Because it's not about me either. Because I work for somebody.
And okay, and I respect that. I feel the same way. You know, people don't look at things like that, and it's very important to speak that. And to me, it seems like you're a very black, strong woman. I love that because it makes me be more confident in my job. You know, like before you got to the radio, it seems to me you're blessed. You know, you see a strong woman and you know she's doing her thing. You don't take you feel that off the rip. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, before you got to the radio, did you ever think that you would be where you at right now?
No, not at all. Not at all. This is the thing that everybody is amazed by. I have 2 degrees. I have a degree in marketing and I have a degree in business.
Right.
Radio was never my thing. I'm also a professional dancer. I teach everything from ballet to West African. So I'm a trained professional dancer. I've done backup for Juvenile, Beyonce, Janet Jackson, Missy Elliott. The list goes on. Dancing is my passion. Teaching is actually my passion. This radio thing came along almost 4 years ago, and it's something that I'm good at. And I think everybody has something they're good at. You know what I mean? That they didn't study for. And radio happens to be there. Now, when I first got into radio, I was like, yo, I got to clock in. I got to be somewhere every day at a certain time. I ain't working for the man, whatever. But I couldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. This is a blessing. It really is. For me to be able to be here to inspire you. For me to be here to inspire another dark-skinned, nappy-headed sister.
Exactly.
And let know that I got here because I worked hard. I didn't sit on anybody's lap. I worked hard to get here, and I'm consistently working hard. And the thing that I love the most is the fact that at the end of the day, I put in 110%, and every time you see me, I'm the same way.
Exactly. That is a beautiful thing, yo, man. Love this interview. It's cool because you don't really meet a lot of so many women are worried about what a man thinks or what people think. You know, like I'm a single woman. I finally in my life I realized that being single is okay to be single. If you're used to, if you're confident within yourself and you know what you're capable of, then it will come. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta have faith. You know, what are you saying to the women that are like, they want to be strong, but they're trying to please others? Me personally, I just feel more or less like, you gotta be you. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not fulfilling your destiny, you're never gonna be happy. I don't care what nobody says. You understand what I'm saying?
And the thing about that is, that's a hard situation for a black woman, period. You understand what I'm saying? So the way that I look at it like this. I don't think that it would be for me to tell any woman that you should be single or you should be with anybody. To each his own. But the one thing that I will say is that I take notice to the fact of how hard it is for black women nowadays. Either our men are locked up or either the drugs have. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, it's natural for a woman to want to be with a man. You understand what I'm saying? So there are a lot of sisters who are sometimes a product of their environment. And what I mean by that is, their moms, had that situation growing up. So they just repeating it over and over again, being with somebody who don't really want to be with them, dogging them out, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a situation where I feel like this. To each his own. If a woman wants to be single, be single. If you want to be with somebody, be with somebody. But if you're with somebody, make sure they treat you well because you do deserve it. And I feel like that's the issue. A lot of women, we don't feel like we deserve to be single or deserve to be with somebody who is good for us. It's hard out here, man. It really is. It's hard. So like I said, I big up any sister who got a man and she trying to back him 110% and be that strong woman. And I back any sister who out here by herself getting a grind on. You know what I mean? It's hard either way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing sweet in the middle.
You're right. It's all about earning. You know what I'm saying? If I earn something, this is what I expect, this is what I deserve.
Right.
And let me ask you this: being in this career and being strong, it seems like to me, the person that you strike me to be, you're gonna always go from one level to another. You understand what I'm saying? Which you should in life. You should always be better at what you do. Where do you see yourself like? Even though it's the radio, me personally, the vibe I'm getting from you, I know it's more. You understand what I'm saying? Where do you want to be at? With this all, where do you see yourself at?
At this point, me having the platform is one of those things where, if you got the microphone, you got the power. I got the microphone, I got the power. But it's all about what you do with that power. And at some point, I really want to do motivational speaking. That's really where I am. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at me one way, and it's like, oh, damn, she fly. Oh, damn, you know what I'm saying? She business. But you don't know what I had to go through to get here. I have a story. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gave me nothing. And I want to inspire. You know what I'm saying? I feel so much like it's my job to give back to the community. Because somebody at one point gave back to me. So I do feel like I keep saying it over and over again. I owe it to my community. Any community that I am, I'm eating off of this community. I deserve to give them something back. You understand what I'm saying? So at some point, I see myself doing motivational speaking. And right now, that's in the works.
But let me ask you this. Well, to the point, it's more or less like everybody thinks everything is about money. To a certain extent, it is about money. And to a certain extent, it's about, like, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to help each other. Can you describe the difference between this is business and this is me doing something, trying